Nintendo! Hey, everybody. This is Milesluigi. Joining me today is...
Yo, Pop-Tart!
And Higsby?
It's another Mario and Luigi game. Look at this. It's my favorite one, actually.
Ooh!
This
Bowser's
is
story thing. Yay!
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Nintendo DS in 2009, before the 3DS, actually. I'm surprised that this thing didn't come out on 3DS with how close it was to the 3DS coming out. But as I mentioned, this is my favorite Mario and Luigi game. My story behind it is that I picked it up actually about a year ago while I was doing the Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And then when I picked this up and started playing it, I couldn't stop playing it until I finished it. So it is awesome. I did want to ask you two, before we get too far into it, have either of you played this game, or what's your exposure to this game?
None. Zero. Zilch. Nada.
I played a bit of it. That's the point of this Let's Play for me is going to be watching you play it and see if that you can make me kind of turn my opinion around on it. I think my problem with it is that in the realm of video game characters, Bowser is not one of my favorite characters. I can't relate to him. I think he's kind of boring in comparison. He's just the dragon that always kidnaps the princesses. In the RPG games, he does have some redeeming values, but overall, just the fact of knowing that I was going to have to play with him for a majority of the game just completely turned me off, because he doesn't really interest me at all compared to, like, Dr. Eggman or something. Evil Genius does all these crazy things, actually has some history. Bowser's just kind of a dragon that never really interests me. So this will be interesting to see if you can inspire me to like this game.
Okay, I think I will, because my favorite part of this game actually is Bowser himself, but the time will come when the time will come. First, we have to discuss, something bad has happened in the Mushroom Kingdom. Toads are blowing up like balloons, called the Blorbs. So much so that they're actually getting a committee meeting in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is actually a thing that happens. So toads don't just stand around waiting for people to talk to them. They actually have committee meetings. Look at this.
How do you know who's who?
Maybe they have different facial features, Evil Pop-Tart, that you don't notice right away.
Toads have faces?
Are you saying every toad looks alike, Evil Pop-Tart? That's a little racist.
Maybe. Every toad does seem to look alike, except for, a select few.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes, I'm racist towards toads. Let's just go with that.
Okay. Hello, Yellow. So this little chipper here, I should actually say this little chipper here, this is Starlo, representative from the Star Spirits, who can't really do anything.
Who is a gumball with a star on their head with floating boots of some sort. I'm just going to call this person the gumball.
Hello, Yellow, Starlo, Gumball. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Just a representative from the Star Spirits. It's like these toads were praying to the stars to get rid of the Blorbs, and nothing happened.
I still want to murder the guy who just came up with the naming for these games. I'm just, seriously, obviously he's worked on all the Mario games I've watched so far, and he will be murdered. He's going to mysteriously get pushed off a roof.
Okie dokie. Anyway, so that was the nurse toad who's like, yeah, we got nothing. So, well, there's a crisis in the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's nothing that no one can do. Not even the stars can do anything. I guess we have to give up. That's what Starlo thinks, but I don't agree with that idea. They do say that Mario is a doctor, after all. And there he is. He's not a doctor right now, though.
Makes you wonder what they were doing to pull up their pants and put their shoes on. Unless it's the middle of the night.
Possibly.
Which
anyway.
it isn't.
So, just as an FYI, I'm going to be skipping some of the most redundant tutorials in the game, just flat out right. I will include them at the end of the video, but the raw videos that we're watching here, I'm just going to straight skip them. Because what Toad basically taught us to do is how to talk to people. It's actually something that I did for you, thinking of you, Evil Pop Dirt, believe it or not.
Yay, I don't have to watch stupid tutorials. Awesome. Don't care.
How will you know how to press the jump button?
Man.
I'll just push buttons like I always do. Who doesn't just
like,
push the buttons? Push the button!
You start up a game and you figure out, okay, what does this button do? Oh, that button jumps. It even shows you on screen, A, red, B, green. I think I can figure it out. Oh man, I find this game really interesting because I remember when it did come out, like I wasn't really big into the Mario Luigi series at the time. The only one I'd ever played was the first one, which if you want to hear my experience with the first one, you can watch my Let's Play on the first game. But like, YouTube was a thing at the time, Mario Galaxy 2 wasn't out yet, and like, I didn't really hear too much about this game actually, but actually looking a bit more into it, a lot of people who have reviewed this game or played this game say it's pretty fantastic, at least from what I've seen so far. That said, this is a Mario and Luigi game, and you already know what I mean by when I say that. Tutorials. Thankfully, this game isn't as linear as the last one. Thank God. So, and it has Bowser. Anyway, right now, Mario and Luigi are being called to the conference hall in the castle, so we have to make our way over to there. Now, the game kind of shoehorns us to the conference hall because all other rooms are currently blocked off by, yeah. I'm just gonna roll in front of the hallway so you can't go this way. Did your uncle ever teach you to save frequently?
Was that the same uncle who works at Nintendo that like, knows all the Nintendo secrets?
Maybe. I have an uncle that works at Nintendo. Do you have an uncle that works at Nintendo?
Everybody somehow knows someone who has an uncle that works at Nintendo. Oh.
Nope.
Also, this castle's much different than it was in the last game. How many years later is this supposed to be?
I couldn't tell you. Whatever is the case, though, Luigi is dead tired of this meeting. Holy cow. He can't even stay awake for it. The kingdom's under crisis by Blorbs, and Luigi's like, sleep. He needs more sleep. Anyway, with a little bit of an investigation, we figure out, well, these Blorbs have one-root claws, some rapscallion, and I had to look up how to pronounce that. Some rapscallion has been selling bad mushrooms, but before we can go investigate, someone's coming to ruin our party. He was just let right in.
What kind of security does the castle even have?
You ever wonder how Bowser hasn't used time kidnapping the princess? Exactly. Exactly. There was nothing stopping Bowser. And not only that, he's like, I have every right to be here. He's a citizen of the kingdom. And like, Toadsworth can't even argue with him. He's like, That just leads me to believe that Bowser actually does pay taxes in some form, actually. He has rights in the kingdom. Too bad the kingdom doesn't vote. That'd be interesting. Bowser would vote for himself.
Let's go.
Anyway, time for our first battle. So I didn't really truly skip this tutorial. I just selected no on all the options. And I want you to pay attention to the fact that I say no to everything until you get told what everything so far. So Toadsworth really wants to interrupt us, which is a shame because battling in this game is a whole lot better than in the previous game. For one, we actually have kind of a grading system on how well you did the attack. Kind of like Paper Mario. You know how Paper Mario, how you had like the nice, the good, the great, and the wonderful, and the excellent? This game has the same thing going on, actually. The better you time the attack, the more damage you do, and the better message you get. Which is awesome! The window for getting stuff like excellent and the better things is definitely small, so it feels really rewarding when you do nail an excellent. Like that. Since we're at the beginning of the game, though, right now, nailing excellence won't exactly do that much more damage. I agree with Bowser all too much. Alright. Thanks a lot. So anyway, now our goal is to take down the big brute that is Bowser. I'm pretty confident, mathematically speaking, we can't lose this battle if we got hit by everything. But thankfully, Bowser doesn't do anything other than shoot fire at us, which is relatively easy to dodge. Perhaps what's really interesting is that Luigi's just sleeping through this entire thing. He's missing out on the beginning of the experience of the game. Like always. He was too tired, and he just kind of flaps around. If you look at him, he's scratching his butt and going around. He doesn't even really care that Bowser's here now. Get some sleep, man, or drink some coffee. Holy cow. Look at him snore away. And there we go. Anyway, unfortunately, some early game Deus Ex Machina is why Bowser was pathetically weak. Also, the fact that we're level 1, it's kind of appropriate for us to fight a level 1 opponent. There we go. Bye-bye, Bowser. It's at this point that I know both of you don't have too much experience with this game. I want to know how much about this game's story do you two know, out of curiosity?
None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
Nothing,
Bupkis. Zero.
Wow.
Pretty much nothing.
Higsby? Wow.
You don't really hear people talk about this game. In fact, like, any of the Mario and Luigi games, like, nobody really talks about them ever. It's like, for some reason, the Mario RPG games just get forgotten, and then everyone's like, oh my god, new Super Mario Bros. 17! And it's like, what about the good Mario games? It's like, I don't know.
Okie dokie then. So you could probably already guess by the title of this game, our roles end up getting shared between Mario and Luigi and Bowser, and this is our first chance to actually play as Bowser. And Bowser doesn't stand around for anyone. He wants to get right back and get some revenge. After all, he is a citizen of the kingdom after all. So Bowser doesn't rely off of wimpy hammers and jumps or anything like that. He punches things and sets things on fire. Now, the interesting thing here is that this game, the A and B button are for Mario and Luigi, and then the X and Y button are used by Bowser. But basically they're like, let's think about what we did in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Let's see here, we used X and Y for the babies, and, well, let's see here, we're gonna have Bowser in this game. I can't jump though. You can punch and set things afire, but that doesn't help when you have a roadblock in your way. But Bowser doesn't care about roadblocks, he punches them when he can, or sets things on fire. So, here's the deal, okay? More shenanigans of time travel, or what this game's gonna end up doing. We'll see.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Burn the first down. Burn it all. And who's that little rapscallion? This is not the brightest decision on Bowser's behalf. He doesn't even have a stash stat. We got a lucky question mark mushroom?
If I've learned anything from Mario games, it's that whenever something is purple, stay the heck away from it.
No, it's whenever anything is free.
That too.
Guess who's back?
As if you couldn't tell from the whole Fury thing.
Lucky mushroom, everyone. Lucky mushroom.
Just like we hope for snow days, do like people in the Mushroom Kingdom hope for Bowser destruction days?
School canceled due to Bowser?
Please, 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 I've not done my essay. Please, Bowser, destroy the school.
Okay. Well, Bowser, lucky shroom, he just kind of wins. Yeah.